we're out here. Woo! There's the wind. Oh no, there goes my audio. It was perfectly non-windy about 15 seconds ago. I don't know why I struggled through all those numbers. So the girls and I are out here at Ardgillan Castle. And I wanted to take this moment in being the first kind of non-vlog-ish video to talk about inspiration and creativity. And it's kind of ironic because we're out here. This is actually the third time I've tried to make this video. I originally sat down in my office and I recorded this video and it was really great and I thought I nailed it. And as I was listening back, I realized that the audio, I'd forgotten to turn off some of my electronics and there's just kind of this buzz, this hiss in the background. I was like, ah! The other thing that's kind of weird is I can't even use this. And then we went out to the beach on the weekend. And while we were there, I took my camera. I was like, okay, I'm going to set up. I'm going to get some cool, like, B-roll shots or whatever. And then I'm going to, stand around or sit down and talk about this thing, talk about inspiration. And ironically, I felt zero inspiration. Inspiration is this weird thing where we kind of herald it as this, I don't know, this thing. It's like I'll make something when I feel inspired. We collect pictures, go on Pinterest, and go to places like this. Honestly, like I was like, well, I'm gonna go to the beach to be inspired, or I'm gonna go to. Yeah, it's very cool. Look at that. It's like a fairy thing. Over here. Very cool. Go to beautiful places to be inspired to do stuff, and I actually think that inspiration is deeply overrated. I think you hear that lawnmower in the background? There's no way I can record a video with a lawnmower. See? But that's the thing, is like inspiration, you're trying to do a thing, and you think you're gonna have the exact perfect environment and situation, and then there's a lawnmower. There's too much left up to chance when it comes to relying on inspiration to do things. So, a lot of people have asked me, well, Cory, how do you continue to create things week after week, whether it's videos or whatever? The way that I do that is I make a commitment to show up every single week. This month actually, this is April. In a couple of weeks I'll have been uploading consistently on YouTube for 3 years. So it's going to be 3 years doing vlogs and videos, and that all started with the commitment to say, hey, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna make something. And there have been weeks where I haven't felt inspired at all. I didn't feel inspired to make this video. Like, I just didn't. And yet here I am making a video. So that's why I'm sat on a park bench in a playground, because at a certain point you just have to show up. At a certain point you can't just leave it to the chance of inspiration. You can't just say, well, once I feel inspired, I'll make something. The balance of trying to find inspiration, because there are things that are inspiring, right? Like I'm out here, there's a playground and stuff, but there's this beautiful open view of the sea. And so I've been places where I've felt more inspired, for sure. And it's not wrong to look for inspiration. But if you're relying on inspiration, you're just leaving it up to chance, ultimately. And so for me, what it comes down to is making a plan and showing up. And just being there at the time where something needs to be created. So for the videos, doing this, I didn't always feel inspired to make the video, but I knew I wanted to make it. I knew I needed to make it. And at the end of the day, Sunday's about to get here, and I need to make a video for Sunday. It's just part of my routine. So I think inspiration is fantastic. Lots of value there, but not something that you should rely on when it comes to making, doing, any of that. So that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching this. Just some thoughts on some of the things I've been thinking about and some questions that have been asked. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be answering other questions and other things that I've wanted to talk about and just haven't either been able to with the vlog format or haven't wanted to, or any number of reasons. But that's going to do it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to. If you found this video helpful or interesting, feel free to share it with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your country people. Appreciate you. I'll see you next week. Whoa, I just totally went to another place.